there's this deal about y'all are going to escape and fly away when the trouble starts. Forget about it. A man gave a great sum of money to build a church. And Bonnie and I didn't know anything about it, but we were asked to pray for this man. And we prayed for him, and we got a word. This is a word to give him. What you have just done, there'll be souls saved 50 years from now. And there will be souls saved 100 years from now for what you've just done. And what this man is doing is building a church. There'll be people saved in it 50 years from now, 100 years from now. How long is the harvest going to go? I'll tell you, we better start figuring different. Because I believe it's going to be an endless harvest. And as the church grows up, those that grow up with it are going to live longer and have a greater say about it. Get ready for the glorious church, the end-time church. And I have no idea how long the end-time church will be. But I do know the testing now is this. In Revelations 2, 1 through 7, the Ephesus church in Ephesus, if your zeal and everything that you're doing is in there and you've lost your love for people, quit it. Quit working for God and get on your face until you can start loving your neighbors again. And only through that love will you be able to impact anything and make it in the coming days. So, and sometimes you can become so busy working for Him and get so ambitious about building yourself a church. You're not any of you going to build a church. God will build His church. He's going to fill it with people that love. Your only job is to learn. The only way you can really grow up, as far as I can tell, is learning to love. It's something you've got to do. Your place in heaven depends on how much you learn to love. So I would spend more time making love to the Lord than I would working for Him. Because in that intimacy that I believe is going to begin to come now, because this 50-year jubilee that's taking place is going to burn out a lot of things, but there's going to be a lot of things it imparts too, which is the mind of Christ and new inventions, new ways of doing things. I believe you're talking about the wealth will come to where the understanding is. If you've got understanding, if the Holy Spirit gave you understanding of the stock market for 5 days, you'd own the stock market. In 5 days, you could bankrupt the stock market. You'd own it all. Well, I'm talking about that kind of stuff being given, inventions, revelation to those that love.